they're each going to give their opening statements. Then we're going to go around, see who has questions. They'll address those questions. Then we do closing statements. Then we do vote. Then we have our winner. And that's how the game of Survivor is played.
What?
So starting off with Dee Dee.
Oh, I didn't want to be first. So wait, what am I saying?
It's just an opening
statement.
Okay. First of all, it feels very good to sit here because I wasn't even sure I was playing today, and I'm proud of us making it to the final 3. I also sit here with a good conscience because I did not deceive. Mark and I did not mislead anyone. We didn't lie to anyone. I didn't really mean to single out Maggie, but it worked out that way. But we did not. I didn't lie, I didn't mislead. I even tried to pull people in by telling the truth, and it did not work. But I told the truth. I never lied. So it feels good to sit here because I never thought I'd make it to the top 3. But it feels good to sit here because I have no regrets.
I don't even know what to say. Yeah.
Okay. Connor, fellow Cougars, to come and rep you right now.
I'm very honored to be here because I'm usually out like 10th person, like, so it's pretty big to be final 3. I don't have this camera on me. Ew. I don't know. I don't know what to say. They're way more deserving than I am.
Okay. I think
I was manipulated and I went against them, so yeah. But I played pretty honest.
Oh
Still. Pretty honest still. No, till.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, Mr. Mark.
Like I said earlier, I like Dee Dee. You know, we made eye contact early on in the day, and said we're gonna alliance together, and we never talked again for the rest of the time. So there was a trust factor.
One statement.
I think
once.
For the first time in a long time, there's the ability to vote a winner that didn't deceive and lie and cheat and steal. So you have a couple of choices there, but we played hard. Our strategy was go out there and win the challenges, play hard, win the challenges, try to get immunity. I had a couple of times in immunity where I could have game played and done it differently, and I decided not to. Emma asked me one time to come visit with her. I didn't want to visit with her because I didn't want to tell her something that I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to lead her on, that I would go a different way because I was trying to remain loyal. So I've got here being loyal and playing the game the tough way.
Right way.
Okay, how does it feel to know that 3 players from the black team are sitting up here right now?
Very good.
Was that like a plan? Or?
It was a
Well, that was a plan with the whole black team. We thought.
It was disappointing.
I love Maggie so much.
Oh, Mr. Mark. We had a heated battle on the Jenga court. How do you think the game would have been different if you would have gone down earlier, like at that moment?
Yeah, I think it could have turned because it would have taken the black team out. It would have put you right back in there with Thomas, and I think it could have changed drastically. So that was a big player to keep our team strong. So and it was
All right, Mark and Dee Dee, since y'all such good friends, why should either one of y'all be first place?
I can't say that because I think we both played well, and he deserves it just as much as I do. So I can't.
Okay.
Oh God.
The stand.
Maybe pull down these leaves.
This
is me.
Maybe join me, roll mine up. No.
Maybe. I would like to say, Maggie, I love you so much, and I'm so proud that you made it to the top 3. But you kind of coasted your way through there. You didn't win a challenge. You didn't get voted a single vote, and that's because you aren't a threat. I mean, at this point. So I'm sorry, Maggie. I'm sorry. Okay. So I would vote for you, Mr. Mark, because you played an amazing game.
That's pretty
girl you're trash talking.
I'm sorry, I love Maggie. I said that.
Sit down.
I was like, you never
Okay.
No
And I'm very impressed with your athleticism today and how you fooled me because I didn't know y'all two had a Final Two deal, even though because you and Maggie and Mr. Randy.
Me and Maggie never had a Final Two.
And so my thing, like, I really want to vote for you, but you had to rely on winning challenges to stay in because the kids could have easily gotten you out instead of Mr. Matt, which that would have changed the entire game. But
I still don't know what happened with that.
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, I know all those secrets. I will happily share them.
I would just like to say.
Secrets are real.
My primary goal after coming in the first time was to make it to the jury, but coming in my second time, my goal was to beat my mom, just because like I knew she I know you control this entire game without even winning a challenge. You didn't have to rely on that. You won a few, but like you didn't have to rely on winning challenges to stay in. You used your social skills to get everyone on your side. I mean, you got a few votes, but it was only from the kids to get you out because you were the ringleader. And I knew you would be coming after me just because, like, you know how I play.
Which was hilarious when people thought I was trying to align with him. I'm like,
yeah, hilarious. But so yeah, I don't really have any questions. I just have comments for the whole crowd because I've been playing this for a long time and I feel like I know like people like who should deserve to win and because it's happened to me before, like I haven't won because of dumb things. So just making that clear. Thanks.
Okay. What is y'all's, like each of y'all, what do y'all think was y'all's biggest move in the game?
oh wow, making the alliance. The alliances that I made, I kept. Maybe that's what I should say because that's what kept me in through the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stepping aside for a few short seconds to look Dee Dee in the eye and say, okay, to the end, us two, and to turn around and make the comment back to her to say, but we will not meet again. We will not show our faces. We will not let people see us. And if we can fool, because of that comment and the way we did it, if we can fool one of the best game players in this game by not letting him even think for a second that we had any kind of alliance together, then I think that was the strongest move in the game. And we never spoke again until the end, besides being teammates as far as the final two.
Closing statement.
I would just reiterate the same thing. I would say I'd probably say negate a little bit of what Thomas said. He said I did it all on ability and so forth. I disagree. I did it on honesty. I did it on a great gameplay at the beginning of this that actually fooled him into not knowing the alliance that I had at the end, to the degree that he thought I might still be available to form an alliance with. So I think it was a great gameplay and it was an honest way of doing it. And I won a lot of challenges along the way. So I did a little bit of everything. So
Maggie.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm not winning, so.
I love you.
I love her.
I'm just kind of like happy to be here, just sitting up here, even though I don't deserve it. It's whatever.
You do deserve it.
You do because you were
You were
part of our show.
I know that was ridiculous.
Maggie, I came to Mr. Mark and Mr. Randy before you because I knew you wouldn't be swayed, even though I know they wouldn't be, but I tried hard. But I knew you wouldn't be swayed because you fit perfectly with the adults. I mean, like, you weren't moving at all. Like, I knew you were gonna make it to the final 3 or 2, whatever. Primarily because like you put yourself in that spot, or I guess you didn't necessarily put yourself in that spot, but you like adapted like this, and it was impressive.
And Dee Dee, final statement.
This was so much fun. I love you all, and no matter how the vote goes, I'm proud of all 3 of us. I really am. And And I do want to clarify because I did play well. I did fight hard.
Hitting
I
Julian
pulled
in the back of the ball.
I got him out when he had the flag. I got her in the back with the dodgeball. I just won that challenge. So I had an amazing social game, though, I have to say. You know, I had an amazing social game.
I really like the jambalaya. I really like watching my dog get headbutt by a goat. That was fun. And I like the cheering on the team. You know, Miss Ardwin didn't make it all the way through, so then I switched to Maggie, and my girl made it to the top 3. So
Awesome.
I'm excited.
Oh, and what did you think whenever you found out you were assassin? Like, what made you not vote for Macy at that point?
Because I was really good friends with Macy before, and I knew she wasn't gonna get me out. She didn't, but I was just pretty much our own alliance that we didn't even know about. We were close.
Who are you voting for?
Yeah, I'll have to go with her.
I played 9 games, and I really think this is my best one, even though I came in 6th. Just because I wasn't like backstabbing, and I had to fight my way like through the game, and I did. And like, even when the adults easily outnumbered the kids, I feel like the kids kept fighting primarily with the help of me, just because like, I don't know. And I think it was a solid game.
Successful overall for everybody?
And like, yeah, that's it.
Hello, Adele.
Hello to my worst game yet.
So what are your thoughts?
3rd to last place.
So what are your thoughts?
Well, we had some adult bullies in this game, but I want to say I do like the adults playing, but I didn't like the adults versus kids. Like, I want to play like, but have it just like randomized. Because I felt like they were just like attacking the kids like the entire game. But I think like if like, yeah. But I'm gonna vote for Miss Stevie because I think like she like, oh, I ran out of people. She was like playing like the best game, and like she was an adult bully too, but she did admit she didn't lie to anyone, and like if you would ask her, she would say, I do have an alliance, and if it comes between you and someone else, I mean, she never had to say that to me because I got out in the 3rd round.
First vote, Mr. Mark. It's one vote, Mr. Mark.
Mr. Mark's right here.
Okay. Next vote, Dee Dee. It's one vote, Dee Dee. One vote, Mark. Next vote, Mr. Mark. 2 votes, Mr. Mark. 1 vote, Dee Dee. Next vote, Mark. That's 3 votes, Mr. Mark. 1 vote, Dee Dee. Mark. That's 4 votes, Mr. Mark. 1 vote, Dee Dee. Next vote, Mom. That's 2 votes, Miss Dee Dee. I vote Maggie. That's 1 vote, Maggie. 4 votes, Mr. Mark. Is that 2 votes? 2 votes, Dee Dee. Okay, next vote, Mom. That's 3 votes, Mom. 4 votes, Mr. Mark. 1 vote, Maggie. Next vote, Mark. That's 5 votes, Mr. Mark. 3 votes, Dee Dee. 1 vote, Maggie. Next vote, Mr. Mark. That's 6 votes, Mr. Mark.
I'm winning this one.
Maggie's comeback right here.
Okay, Dee Dee. That's 4 votes, Dee Dee. Mark. That's 7 votes, Mark. Dee Dee. That's 5 votes, Dee Dee. Dee Dee. That's.
Oh! This is
We can get the D's, please.
Dee Dee.
So 7 and 7, and then 1 for Maggie.
Mama Dee Dee. 8 votes for Dee Dee. 7 votes. Dee Dee. That's
Oh
9
man.
7.
Whoa, pull the head.
Winning on the D.
The winner of Survivor